Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics. Dante, I know we caught up just a couple days ago, but let's talk about just the room in the wide receiver room. You being a leader here, you've seen it always, I feel like, have a lot of depth. Why do you guys feel right now, you as the key leader, that room has much more than just yourself?
Because everyone's willing to buy into what we're doing as an offense. I think ever since I've been here, we've always held a very, very, very high standard in the wide receiver room, and that hasn't changed. I know we lost some guys last year, but we have guys that have been in the program, just less experience, but they've been in the program, so they know how we want the wide receiver room to be ran, and I think they're doing a very good job of it.
You mentioned the other day of the leadership role you want to take, but from on-field standpoint, Dante, where do you expect to make the biggest jump in your last year? Where do you feel like, man, this is a part of my game that I really wanted to craft?
Just overall, just be dominant every single play. Have that mentality that nobody can stop me. Whether it's a running play and I got to go block this corner, he's not making the tackle. Or if it's pass game and the ball comes I'm making that play. So just overall, I want to just continue to perfect my craft, routes, all that, just to be crisp in everything I do, because I think if I do that, it'll be a very fun season.
It seems like there were guys that came in last year. I know this is pretty typical, but you come in as a freshman, you were the same way. Maybe you aren't quite there yet physically, and then once you get a year in the weight room, it's amazing to see the changes. Can you see that in a lot of your teammates, specifically in guys like Ethan and Jared? It feels like, man, their bodies just look transformed a lot like what yours went through.
Oh, yeah, definitely. As a freshman, I was 170, but Coach McManus, he does a phenomenal job with us. If you do what he tells you to do and you take that very seriously, your body's going to grow. And I especially see that in, like you said, Chambers. He kind of reminds me of when I came through. He was a smaller guy, but his body pulse is like really, really nice right now. And Jared, he has some weight, but he's slimmed down. He looks very good right now too. I think this is the best he's looked since he's been here. So he's starting to take that very seriously. So that's just inspiring to see.
Even though Dejan has a lot of game experience, I feel like maybe trying to find more consistency on a game day is the key for him this year. You are Mr. Consistent. What do you try to do, even for a guy like Dejan, to get him to make that translation to know that he's got all the confidence in the world here on practice, to know that he can have all that confidence in the world on a game day?
Definitely, just put in the extra work every single day. Dejan was one of the guys that after workouts in the summer, we were right after work, we come to the stadium and get catches in. So it's just put in the extra work, because when you put in the extra work, it's going to show out here. And then just not overthink everything, because I think being in your head, that can be a big, big factor of why you don't play to the level that you want to play. So I think it's just believe in yourself, know that you're here for a reason, that you're going to make that play.
How much can you relate to Dakota in terms of, last year he's excited for the year, and literally right before camp, boom, injury happens, out for the year. You had to go through injury situations during your time. How, one, nice it is to have him back, but two, being able to relate to him, and you guys really have that shared struggle of a lot of adversity that you both have had to go through.
Right. First and foremost, it's phenomenal to see him back out here. He's just another guy that can go out there and make plays. We've seen what he's done when he's on the field. He helps us a lot. And we're really good friends off the field, so we talk obviously daily. So it's just making sure when he was going through his tough time that I was there for him whenever he needed, and vice versa. When I was out last year, he was there for me. So it's just talking through things. Obviously there's going to be highs and lows, but it's just making sure you stay consistent in what your mindset is and just take it day by day, because it's all going to show. The work he's put in, I put in, everybody in the wide receiver room is going to show.